All right, gents, let's have a straight talk. You feel it, don't you? That subtle shift. The chair that feels a little lower, the jar that's screwed on a little tighter, the second trip to the car for groceries that used to take one. It's the slow, quiet creep of muscle decline, what the scientists call sarcopenia. It's the thief that tries to steal your strength, your power, and your independence right from under your nose. But what if I told you the battle against it isn't just fought in the gym with heavy weights? What if a huge part of the solution is waiting for you in the dairy aisle? That's right. There is one specific food, a powerhouse protein, that can act as your body's best defense against losing muscle mass as you age. It's simple, it's cheap, and today I'm not only going to reveal what it is, but I'm going to give you a complete blueprint to build on its power. Stick around for 8 muscle-saving habits that will keep your strength, your independence, and your edge. Before we dive in, a quick but important reminder. I'm your coach, not your doctor. This is about building stronger habits, but always consult your trusted health professional with any personal concerns. Now, do the ritual. Grab a glass of water, make sure you've got a little space to move, and let's get to work. First up, let's reveal the secret weapon itself. The habit is this. End your day with a strategic protein scoop, and that protein comes from a humble container of cottage cheese. Yes, cottage cheese. Before you click away, hear me out. Unlike the fast-acting whey protein you might see bodybuilders chugging, cottage cheese is packed with casein protein. Think of casein as a slow-release protein, a time-release capsule for your muscles. When you eat it before bed, it delivers a slow, steady drip of amino acids, the building blocks of muscle, to your body all night long. This is the crucial window when your body does its repair work. Instead of your muscles being starved for 8 hours, you're giving them the raw materials to rebuild and fight off decline while you sleep. Did you know that after age 50, you can lose up to 1 to 2% of your muscle mass per year if you're inactive? A simple scoop of cottage cheese before bed is one of your strongest nutritional allies against that slide. But all the protein in the world won't help if you don't give your muscles a reason to use it. That brings us to our next habit, mastering the floor get-up. This isn't about burpees or boot camps. It's about pure practical strength that translates to real-life confidence. Imagine this for B-roll, a man getting down on the floor to play with a dog or a grandchild, and then getting back up smoothly without a struggle. The movement is simple. From a standing position, safely lower yourself to a seated position on the floor without using your hands. Then reverse it. Get back up again without pushing off with your hands. You might need them at first, and that's fine. The goal is to progress. Why does this matter? Because it builds total body strength, coordination, and mobility. More importantly, it directly addresses one of the biggest fears for men our age, the fear of a fall and the fear of not being able to get back up. According to the CDC, 1 in 4 older adults reports a fall each year. This one drill builds the physical insurance policy that keeps you out of that statistic. Now that we've stimulated the muscle, let's talk about the system that supports it. This next habit is so simple, it's criminal to ignore. Water first, coffee second. The moment you wake up, your body is in a state of dehydration. For a man in motion, that's a problem. Your muscles are about 75% water. Your brain is about 80% water. Even mild dehydration can reduce muscle endurance, impair cognitive function, and make you feel sluggish. Think of it like trying to run an engine with dirty oil. By placing a full glass of water on your nightstand and making it the very first thing you consume in the morning, you rehydrate your system, prime your metabolism, and give your mind and muscles the fluid they need to fire on all cylinders. A study in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that even a dehydration level of just 2% can significantly impair physical performance. So before that first beautiful cup of coffee, give your body the clean water it's been craving all night. So you're hydrated and you're getting your protein, but your muscles need more than just one macronutrient to thrive. This brings us to a simple rule for your meals. Color code your plate. I'm talking about adding vibrant natural colors from plants, deep greens from spinach, bright reds from bell peppers or tomatoes, rich blues from blueberries, vibrant oranges from sweet potatoes. This isn't just about looking pretty, it's about tactical nutrition. Each of those colors represents different phytonutrients, powerful compounds like antioxidants and anti-inflammatory agents. When you work your muscles, you create a little bit of inflammation and oxidative stress. That's normal, but to recover faster and keep your joints feeling smooth, you need to combat that stress. These plant compounds are your internal cleanup crew. Harvard Health publications have repeatedly linked diets rich in a variety of fruits and vegetables to lower inflammation and reduced risk of chronic diseases. So next time you build a plate, ask yourself, where's the green, where's the red, where's the blue? That's how you build a body that recovers as hard as it works. All right, team, quick pause. We're halfway through. If this is landing with you, if you're feeling a spark of motivation, do me a quick favor and hit that thumbs up button below. It's a small click for you, but it tells the YouTube algorithm that men like us need to see this information. It helps the channel grow and reach more guys who are ready to take back their vitality. Thank you for that. Let's get back to it. Now, we've covered the physical and the nutritional, but the entire system is run by the command center, your brain. And if your mind is stewing in stress, your muscles will pay the price. So our next habit is a mental one. Practice a 5-minute mindset reset. Every day, maybe with that morning glass of water, take 5 minutes to think about 3 specific things you are grateful for. It could be your health, your family, a sunny day, the coffee you're about to enjoy. Why does this matter for muscle? Because chronic stress floods your body with a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is catabolic, which is a fancy word meaning it breaks things down, including precious muscle tissue. It's the arch nemesis of growth and repair. By actively practicing gratitude, you can lower stress and, by extension, lower your cortisol levels. Research has shown that mindfulness and gratitude practices can lead to a measurable reduction in the body's stress response. You can't build a strong frame on a foundation of stress. Secure your mind first, and your body will follow. From the mind, let's go all the way down to the feet. This next habit builds your foundation from the ground up, the barefoot balance challenge. The move is simple. Next time you're brushing your teeth, just kick off your shoes and socks and stand on one foot for the first minute. Then switch to the other foot for the second minute. That's it. Why barefoot? Because the thick soles of our shoes have robbed our feet of their intelligence. Your feet are loaded with nerves that are critical for proprioception, your body's internal GPS for balance and movement. Going barefoot wakes those nerves up, strengthening the small stabilizer muscles in your feet and ankles. As we get older, our proprioception naturally declines, which is a major reason why balance can become an issue. Doing this for just 2 minutes a day is a powerful, low-impact way to sharpen that internal GPS, dramatically improving your stability and helping to prevent the falls we talked about earlier. Okay, let's ramp this up. This next habit is something professional athletes over 60 swear by, and it's a game changer for building real-world strength. The principle is this: focus on the negative. I'm talking about the eccentric phase of any lift. Let me explain. Take a simple bicep curl. The concentric part is when you lift the weight and the muscle shortens. The eccentric part is when you lower the weight and the muscle lengthens under tension. Most guys rush this part. They heave the weight up and just let it drop. The secret is to control the negative. So you might curl the weight up in 1 second, but then take a full 3 or 4 seconds to lower it back down, fighting gravity the whole way. This eccentric loading is incredibly effective at stimulating muscle growth and strengthening tendons. A review in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research highlighted that eccentric training can be superior for increasing muscle mass and strength. And you can apply this to anything. Lowering yourself slowly into a squat, controlling a push-up on the way down, or managing the weight stack at the gym. 1 second up, 3 seconds down. That's the cadence for building rugged, resilient strength. We've covered the fuel, the movements, the mindset, and the advanced techniques. But none of it, and I mean none of it, works without this final critical piece of the puzzle. It's the habit that ties everything else together. It is simply to turn your bedroom into a sleep cave. Your body doesn't build muscle in the gym. It builds it when you're asleep. That's when your pituitary gland releases the highest amounts of human growth hormone, or HGH, which is essential for tissue repair and growth. But this process is incredibly sensitive to light. Even a little bit of light from a street lamp, an alarm clock, or a charging phone can penetrate your eyelids and signal to your brain to suppress melatonin production, your master sleep hormone. This disrupts your sleep architecture and sabotages your recovery. The solution: make your room as dark as humanly possible. I'm talking blackout curtains, taping over the little LEDs on your electronics, maybe even wearing an eye mask. According to the National Sleep Foundation, light exposure at night can throw your entire circadian rhythm out of whack. If you're serious about stopping muscle decline, you have to get serious about protecting your sleep. It's the non-negotiable foundation for a strong, vital life. So there you have it. 8 powerful, practical habits, starting with that strategic scoop of cottage cheese before bed, mastering the floor get-up, hydrating first thing, coloring your plate, resetting your mindset, challenging your balance, controlling the negative, and finally, protecting your sleep. Listen, my friend, this isn't just about trying to look like you did at 30. This is about something far more important. It's about maintaining the freedom and capability you've earned over a lifetime. It's about being the man who can say yes to a hike, yes to getting on the floor with the grandkids, yes to carrying all the groceries in one trip. It's about keeping your strength, your independence, and your edge for all the years to come. You have the knowledge. You have the power. You've earned the right to stay in motion every single day. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me which one of these habits you're going to try first. And if you're ready to move, eat, and think stronger every week, hit that subscribe button and join the Man in Motion team. We've got work to do.